If you guys read the headline clicking on this video, a franchise that a lot of us have been wondering if it's going to make its way onto Stadia, well, today we got some juicy info that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. Also, it looks like a Stadia feature is slowly being rolled out. And finally, we're going to check out a new way to rate Stadia games that can really make a difference. Stick around for that as I have a plea to the community. With that, if you guys are new here, subscribe so you guys can always stay up to date with all Stadia news and games as I cover all the newest information. Hit that thumbs up for the algorithm to help us find more Stadians out there. So right out of nowhere, Kotaku comes out with an article talking about and confirming that Rockstar is working on remastered versions of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and this will come in the form of a remastered trilogy, so 3 titles in one. Not only that, but these games are set to come not too far in the future, as it's set for fall, or more specifically, the launch is planned for late October or early November. So guys, we are just a few months away. Now, before I go further, this is a rumor and not officially confirmed, but Kotaku claims they have not just one, but 3 sources who have confirmed that Rockstar is indeed working on this trilogy, but better yet, that Stadia is listed as one of the platforms that it is indeed going to see this trilogy on. Also, one of the sources who saw some of the games said that the visuals reminded them of a heavily modded version of a classic GTA title, and that the UI is indeed being updated but will retain the classic style that you're familiar with. Now, as you guys know, these games are indeed now a few years old and a little long in the tooth, but they're excellent games, and I've played them all religiously when they came out. So for me, this is hyped to another level. But obviously, the question I have is, how will these remastered versions look? Is there going to be a complete overhaul to the visuals, or are they keeping it mostly that classic style with just a few tweaks? I mean, I have a lot of questions, but there's no doubt that this is hyped for quite a few reasons. One, I'm just happy to see the games themselves come to Stadia if these rumors are true. But 2, if we see these games released on Stadia, I feel this bodes well to hopefully see future GTA titles. There was a heavy rumor last year that GTA 5 Remastered was coming to Stadia, and that remastered version is unfortunately set to come later this year, but no word on the Stadia port like the rumors had suggested. But I personally felt that those sources that gave that original rumor, which was Rockstar Mag, was solid, and I've always been under the impression we'll see it. So I've always felt that not only would we get GTA 5 remastered on Stadia, but even hopefully future titles, as in this article also talked about Rockstar looking to do a remastered version of Red Dead Redemption, and I'd love to see that on Stadia, especially since I missed the original when it released many years ago. All this bodes well, guys, if the sources and rumors are indeed true, and would really contribute heavily to a stacked next couple of months for big games coming to Stadia, which would be really nice, since I will admit the summer has been a bit light on those big games. So overall though, man, I have to say this is really awesome to see, and you guys have to let me know down in the comments, what do you think of all this? Are you guys willing to buy a GTA Trilogy remaster on Stadia? Is that even something you guys are interested in? Let me know in the comments. I need to know what you guys think, and wow, I think this is really awesome news. So for months we've been seeing updates to the Explore tab under the hood for the Stadia app, and now it looks like some functions are starting to roll out. This gentleman here had it to where you can share captures, and this would be shown to other Stadia community members around the world. There's also set to be, I think, a few more things added to this tab. This is all largely driven to utilize a tab that can drive people to know more about things like Stadia news, Stadia games, and things of that nature, and of course more community stuff. So this is good, and it's good to see this roll out. We'll take a closer look at it when it actually does release, but guys, pay attention to your app to see if you've gotten access to it and to see what new features they have been adding to it. All right, and finally, to end this video, the community has taken up to doing something here very useful, very helpful for future Stadia users who might be interested in knowing what Stadia is all about, or even Stadia users now who want to know a lot about different games. This has largely been driven by the community to make an effort to represent Stadia on Metacritic.com. Since this past week, there has now been thousands of users who have gone on to rate games specifically for Stadia, even rate Stadia itself, which could help people wondering if Stadia is worth it when they Google it. Now, tons of people have given reviews on the platform itself, as well as many of the almost 200 games on Stadia, so I'm going to have a link below so you guys can do your part in rating and really helping push and drive Stadia further to people who are curious about what this Stadia thing is all about. Kudos to the community for this wide push here via social media and other outlets, and check that link again down below, guys, so you can help out as well. With that, guys, let me know your thoughts on the Grand Theft Auto news. Do you guys think we'll see GTA 5 remastered now if we're getting this trilogy? What are your overall thoughts on it, and will you guys buy the GTA games on Stadia? I'd love to know those thoughts. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and hit that bell to know when my videos go live. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the clouds.